Good afternoon, boys and girls. What day is it? It is. It's Friday, Punch a Sky Day. Now, I'm becoming a bit of a YouTube celeb, I think. I think these assemblies are reaching you all far and wide, and I have to say, it's the best part of my week. Been able to stand here against a lovely display and talk to you guys to tell you how much we miss you. And we miss you. Now, it is a big extra special Friday today because I don't know if you've remembered, but it's actually Friday of half term. And if you were in school right now, you'd see teachers smiling and being happy because it is a break. So next week, there won't be phone calls home from teachers and there aren't any packs to collect unless you've arranged that. But we are still going to send out our fantastic boxes that we've given to you for families as well, because we just want to be here. That's what we're doing, and that is happening on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. But the rest of the time is a bit of a holiday, so you can kind of relax and chill out, maybe catch up on any work that you haven't done, or maybe just be with your families. Now, where are we? Oh, well, we're not any steps closer yet to opening schools. I have decided that we will start looking at bringing in some children soon, but not until June the 15th. And the reason why I've made that decision, boys and girls, is because what's my job? Remember? It's to keep you safe and happy. And to do that, I want to do it well. So please wait for more information from me about opening up from June the 15th. But let's hear all of our stars of the week, because you've been pretty busy, haven't you? You've been pretty amazing, I think. So I'm going to start out with nursery. Now, we've got Marta, because Mum's been sending in pictures of Marta enjoying yoga sessions. That is fantastic, and she's been doing some work. Well done to Marta. We've got Ibrahim, because Mum has been watching all of the teacher stories on the blog, and she's made some story maps with, and that is brilliant. Well done to mums, that's fantastic. So in Miss Ward's class, we've got Kira Smith-Lemon, and she's been really engaged with her learning and her packs this week. She's also been exercising daily and keeping active. Wow, that is fantastic. And I hear you've been very creative at home and making lots of arts and crafts, so well done you, Kira. We've got Hanaya in Miss Irvin's class, who's been working really, really hard, and she sent some wonderful work through email as well. But I've heard as well that you've learned to ride your bike, so well done, Hanaya. That is brilliant, and I love that you're keeping positive at home as well, and we all need that. We all need to keep smiling. Miss Ambercar's got Sarah, Sahaid, and Sarah's been consistently, there's that word, I love that word, consistently working hard at home, and you've been very creative. That's one of our values, boys and girls, creative. You've actually produced a wonderful project and an amazing miniature model of her sister, and you've used lots of resources. Well done. Can't wait to see that. Send us a pic. Then moving into year 2, we've got Miss Butterworth, who said that Minahal has been working really hard and you've been practicing your timetables. Well done, sweetheart. Keep that going. And apparently you're learning more day by day. Darius in year 2. Darius has been a fab big brother. Oh, to baby little brother, Kevin. And Mum was just telling us how lovely and kind and affectionate you were towards him. That is absolutely gorgeous. Well done, Darius. I'd love to see a pic as well. Then in year 2, in Miss Dennison's, we've got Ariba for taking the time to make such a beautiful rainbow and displaying it in your window as well, so that the whole of the community can see it. Wow, that is just gorgeous. So I've got in Forza Day, we have Rahim Ahmed, who's very enthusiastic, and you're constantly asking for work and looking for discussions with your class teacher about things you're finding hard. It's great that you're so chatty. Well done. Now in 6SD, we've got Adam Hussein for Star of the Week this week for your positive attitude and eagerness to carry out your learning. Wow, Adam, loving it. And you've actually been asking for more work. I love that. Well done, Adam. In 6PF, we've got Nafi, who is constantly completing all of your work, and you're showing a great attitude to learning. So well done to you, even though it's hard. So well done. And in Miss Code's class, a little special one for me here, Fahan. well done to Fahan for working hard on your schoolwork and asking for even harder work. Well, Fahan, if I was still teaching you, that maybe would have happened. Well done. Wow, that's brilliant. Well done, boys and girls. That's a great, great thing to hear how well you're all doing at home. Now, for some of us, this is a really special weekend. Right, Miss Adams, you might have to zoom in here. Can we get this in? Because it's Eid. Now, I'm not sure if it's Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I think the moon will decide when that's going to be. But what I do know is that this is a special, special time for many of our families and friends. And if we were in school right now, we would be celebrating this with you. So I would like to wish you all a very, very wonderful Eid Mubarak. But to do that, I thought I would just share with you really what might happen for Eid. Because Eid's coming up and there's a huge amount of preparation. I know that many families have been out shopping, getting new outfits and getting ready for it. And it will feel a little bit different this Eid because you won't be able to maybe do the things that you would usually do. So I just wanted to maybe tell you a little bit about, for those of us who want to learn more about Eid, what this is. So this is after a very long month of fasting, and it's now the end of the month of Ramadan, and it's a huge celebration for our Muslim friends. A huge celebration. In fact, on the morning of Eid, mostly, and I don't know, I'm sure you will, that you'll get up very early, maybe before the sunrise, so that you can go and you can think about getting ready for that day. And being ready in that day involves starting off the day with prayer and thinking about all of those things that you've learned through Ramadan as well. So this is a very special pre-sunrise prayer. And it's called, now boys and girls, mums and dads, I'm giving it my best shot here, Salatul Fajr, on this wonderful day. And that's the day where you would say the prayer, the morning of Eid, and what you would think about is forgiveness, and you forget any little fights that you've had, any disagreements that you've had, any unrest in your body, and you would fill your body with peace and love. And that you can then think about the year ahead. Children and family, you would turn to each other, you'd maybe ask for forgiveness. You might say to Mum, I'm really sorry that I was a bit rude to you when you told me to get off my Xbox again. Or I'm really sorry I didn't tidy my room up straight away. And then for the rest of the day, our Muslim friends would spend time visiting friends and family. And of course this year, you won't be able to do that, but I'm sure you will use Zoom or different ways to connect with your families. But what I do know is you will have lots and lots of yummy food. I bet the samosas are being ready now. You'll be wearing beautiful outfits, and you will be decorating your houses and your bodies with all sorts of things to celebrate this special time as well. So boys and girls, family and friends, I wish you the most wonderful Eid. And I know it's going to be very different, but know this, that you're loved, know this, that we're here, and know this, that we will see each other very soon. Take care.